right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So, look, the Jets have been flat out all over the headlines today. Okay, first we get the news that Greg Williams was fired, and then we have Adam Gase's explanation on why Gase specifically fired Greg Williams, and that was pretty interesting to kind of dive in and read, and kind of ironic to a certain degree. And now we're hearing rumors that Boomer Esiason is kind of hinting at the notion that Bill Cowher, current CBS analyst, is thinking about returning to football, right? He could be interested. Now, obviously, I feel like we hear these rumors every year that Cowher could come back. Obviously, Bill Cowher is an absolute legend. He's a legitimate Hall of Famer. Like, he's literally in the Hall of Fame in Canton. When I hear Bill Cowher's name, I literally think of one word: winner. Bill Cowher is a winner. And when I think back to my childhood, right, the late 90s, early 2000s, there's three coaches. There are three elite coaches that really define that era of football. Number one, Tony Dungy. Number two, Bill Belichick. And number three, Bill Cowher. All three of those guys were absolute legends at what they did. They were all innovative. They all kind of bring their own personality, their own opinions to their football teams. And their football teams all, not only just reflected each and every head coach, but they had the wins to back it up. Okay, so Bill Cowher, he was with Pittsburgh forever. I think he was there 15 years. I remember I was in middle school when Tomlin took over, and I had a buddy named Jacob who was like a diehard Steeler fan, right? Steeler stuff all over his house. And he was obviously pissed to see Cowher go and, upset about it. But I digress. The point is, could Bill Cowher come back to coaching? I'm going to say I don't know. I don't know if Cowher's really going to come out of retirement, right? Supposedly he loves working for CBS, doing what he's doing. I just feel like we hear these rumors every single year, and I don't mean to just take this rumor and just lump it into all the rest and just say, it's meaningless. But at the same time, I feel like there's always that one person that throws Bill Cowher's name out into the mix every single offseason, right? He could be linked to this team. There might be a mutual interest over here. Cowher could have an interest in going to this team. I feel like really it's an every offseason type thing, right? It's an every year situation that fans have on their hands. And you're taking a look at Cowher. Obviously, he was an absolute beast as a head coach, won a ton of games. I felt like the Steelers never had a losing season. In 15 years, I believe he only had 2 or 3 losing seasons, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, Super Bowl champion as well, highly respected, and I mentioned it before, Hall of Fame guy. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's just entertain the idea if Bill Cowher says, if Bill Cowher says he's interested and he will interview with the New York Jets, and the Jets interview him, they love him, and he's the next guy, I think what will pretty much have to happen is that he's going to have to get 2 coordinators, guys that have been around the league and understand both offensively and defensively the up-tempo spread style stuff that we're seeing every team pretty much do out there, throwing out of run protection. Like, obviously this is all hypothetical here, but the Jets would need to throw big money at coordinators and really, really, really emphasize those 2 positions. Right, I think it would be key for the Jets to have success moving forward, and then Bill Cowher would kind of ascend and become that sort of that managerial CEO style of head coach, like, for example, a John Harbaugh, a Joe Judge, like we're seeing in New York. So, really, that's the only way I can see Cowher coming out, right? Not only is he going to be getting a solid contract, but the Jets, Cowher himself, would have to create this incredible staff of guys that are knowledgeable and that frankly understand and are sharp at what's happening in today's game, because the Jets cannot be in a situation with the number 1 overall pick drafting Trevor Lawrence and then hiring a guy like Mike McCarthy, and like nobody has a clue what's going on. There's rumors, could he stay? He's not a good fit with the offense. None of the players are buying in. The offense is prehistoric. That would be an absolute disaster, okay? That would be an absolute disaster. And when you're comparing, guys like McCarthy and Bill Cowher together, obviously Cowher takes the cake, right? You're looking at resumes. Obviously Bill Cowher built the Pittsburgh Steelers through his image, right? That aggressive, that tenacious, that, menacing style, hard-hitting, running the ball, Jerome Bettis, just that pound the rock type of mentality, and we're just going to beat you to the ground. Whereas Mike McCarthy was more so, we have a generational guy at quarterback, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. Let's just hope that he can do everything. And of course, those guys went on to be, amazing quarterbacks. But the argument that always kind of hovers over the Green Bay Packers and McCarthy, they could have done more if they had a better coach in the building. So anyway, I'm rambling here. I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Would you like Bill Cowher? And also, what's the probability of him actually leaving CBS and finally accepting or finally entering his name into this whole interviewing portal that we continuously hear every single offseason? So I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and go Jets.